this time. It says it's preparing, so that means it's probably actually live right now.
Yeah, because last time we kept talking and it was.
It happens every time because we can't see it.
Right.
So
well, you guys are out there. Hello.
Hi, everyone. If you can see us, hold on one second and we will be able to see what you're commenting in just a second. Okay, it says it's there. Hold on. Okay, come on. Come on. You know you can do it, YouTube. Show everyone we're here.
Was that what it's doing?
Hello.
Yes, we're live on YouTube.
Yes, we are technically, but I can't see video of us yet.
Oh.
Going super slow on the YouTube side. And
so go ahead and start, right?
I suppose, but I don't know if it's actually showing anyone anything. There we go. There we go. Okay. Make sure the sound is off. Okay, I'm going to change that to live chat. They said someone said that sometimes it gets the chat working faster if you say hello in the chat box. So I'm doing that.
Okay.
All right. Now, if anyone's here, please say hello so that we know you're here.
Because we've had trouble this morning.
Yeah, our Wi-Fi is just struggling, I think is what it is. My phone just gave me a notification about switching to LTE instead of Wi-Fi. But you can still see me and I can still see you. So I guess it's not too bad.
Okay, well, let's start then.
Your hello. Okay, where did my hello is not even showing up on the live chat. What? It was there a second ago. There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay.
We're only 11 minutes late.
Well, sometimes we have technical difficulties. So
that's right.
Welcome everyone to our video today, our live. If you're here, please say hello so we know you're here. But I'm going to move this closer to me a little bit. I'm Amber from Amber's Craft Place on Etsy, Instagram, and Facebook, and Tumblr Insanity on TikTok.
And I am Donna from Crystal Skies Hand Dyed on Etsy, Instagram, Facebook, and Crystal Skies Cotton on Etsy and Instagram. And if you're new to us, thank you for coming along with us. And if you've been with us forever, we really appreciate you guys too. So anyway.
And just let us know if you're here. It looks like a couple people are watching right now. So
oh, good. At least there
is. No, don't.
And if you can't, if the messenger isn't working right now, text Amber on what?
On Instagram or Messenger on Facebook. Let me know if you're having issues with leaving comments. My hello that I typed in finally showed up.
Oh, good.
So hopefully everyone, if you're commenting, it will show up eventually if it's taking forever. So, by the way, together we're Hurley's Hand Dyed.
Oh, yes. We're Hurley's Hand Dyed podcast. So
it's interesting. I'm looking at us. It's showing us backwards on YouTube. It's flipped us. It's got me on that side and you on this side. And yeah, our rooms are flipped too. That's interesting. Oh, Denisha Brittle is here. Hello, Denisha.
Oh, good. Okay, so now we can start.
Yeah.
Well, not that we haven't already started, but anyway.
Yeah.
A little late this morning, but that's okay. We're still here.
Yeah.
Well, what's it like there in Idaho?
It's well, today it is cold and snowy, but it's not cold enough that it's sticking. It's actually melting off the roof. And it has been warm this past week. It's been in the high 50s, 60s some days.
Yeah, well, yesterday we hit 70. I even hung my yarn outside to dry. It was so nice. We had a little breeze and it dried so nice. But today it's supposed to hit like 40 and it's all overcast. We're supposed to get, I'm sure it's snowing up on the mountains, but we're supposed to get rain all afternoon and snow.
Oh, Denisha says she sees me on the left and mom on the right. Yeah, it's switched, which is so interesting because in my view, it's me on the right and mom on the left. And that my door, you guys see the door on you guys are seeing it on my right, and I'm seeing my door is actually on my left behind me. It's interesting.
On my screen, you're on top and I'm on bottom.
So that's interesting how it does that. Yeah. So
So I wonder if we showed anything that was written, if it would show up backwards.
That's an interesting question.
Yeah, because sometimes, remember, it used to. I don't have
Mhm.
anything written this time. Anyway,
Um,
how was your week? We'll start with you on your week.
It was good. It was a long week. The first week of daylight savings is hard.
Oh, that's right. That's
It
right.
is for all of you unless you live in Arizona.
And I think there's one other state on the East Coast that doesn't do it either. I thought there
There
was
might be, but I'm not positive. I just know for
yeah,
sure about
for
Arizona.
sure Arizona. Yeah, because I remember Jeffrey lived there for years, and
Mhm. Me
his
too.
time never changed. So
Yeah, I lived there too for 3 years.
oh,
Remember?
that's right. You did too. Yeah, he lived there for like 20. Seemed like
Yeah, he lived there a long time.
forever. So, but he's here now, so that's great.
I forgot to bring my whip in here. I gotta go grab it while you keep talking to everyone.
I'm not good at keeping time. I'll tell you about my week. This was the week that I dyed all my mini skeins for my mini skein yarn club. If you're not in it, it is I take one color, say emerald green, and then I make five little minis up using that colorway in every mini, but they're all different colorways. So I spent all the weekend. I shipped those all out Friday. So some of you might even get them as early as Monday and Tuesday. And if you live in Canada, it'll be like 10 days. But anyway, they are on the way, and the new listing is up for next month. And it's a surprise what you get. So, it's great for me too, because a lot of these colors I shy away from working with. So I have to on this, because I'd run out of colors if I just kept with blues. So anyway, but that's what I did this weekend. I mean, this last week. Otherwise, not really anything. I'm getting a little stir crazy here, a little cabin fever. I want to try.
I've been working with epoxy a lot this week with my epoxy, and I've got some fun stuff to show you later.
Right. Oh, excuse me.
You're gonna make me yawn too.
I got up early today because I wanted to get ready for this. So
I got up early so I could do my shop update at 10 o'clock this morning. So by the way, anything I show you today is in my shop.
I
They're
saw that.
Yep.
I saw you sold one of the dragon cups.
Finally, the tall, skinny one.
I know that was I like them both. I just think they're so neat having a dragon on. So and you can have
Mama Swift just popped in for a second. She says, "Hello, ladies, can't stay. Just popped in to say hi. I will catch the replay. Hello, Mama Swift, and goodbye, Mama Swift."
Bye, yeah.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I would say with summer coming, you need to make some more beach ones. And you only have one beach up there, but it's got a sand on it. But and the Northern Lights one was popular too, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. I sold my last two to family.
Yeah.
When they were of the beach and the Northern Lights.
Right. So
So I'm gonna try some new Northern Lights one too. I've seen people using mica to do their Northern Lights.
Oh yeah, I bet that would be pretty on the.
They kind of blow it up so it looks like it's like swirling. It's interesting. So
I'm gonna try, you should try that.
Try doing that on a pen too. Because I can try on the small scale, you know.
Yeah. It would be really hard to do a Northern Lights on a pen because of the. I mean, I guess you could do the color, but you couldn't probably do the pine trees.
Yes, that's true.
They'd have to be like 1/2 inch or less tall.
They would, yeah. But I could just do the Northern Lights part, or I could cut little tiny trees to put around.
Yeah.
With that, because my beach pen, which I'm going to show off today, that is actually put together and loaded and listed, it was interesting because it was smaller with the alcohol inks that I use.
Oh yeah. It's probably one drop is all you needed to put on each part. Huh? Yeah.
Yes. Let's see. Oh, hello, Jacqueline. Hi, Aunt Shell.
Oh, hi, Shelley.
There's a couple more people on. We got a few of us watching today on our live. We've got, a few watching. So let's see. So I have a whip and no finished objects. So what do you have? Do you have any whips or finished objects?
I have a whip.
Okay. You want to go first?
Okay. Mine is I have to scoot back for this one. Mine is
your blanket, huh?
Yes. I'm down to my second little ball. And
your rug, I mean, not your blanket.
My rug. Yeah, my rug. And it is that big.
It's big.
I
bet it's heavy too.
Amber knows how I am. I am such a want everything perfect. When I started out, can you see? I started going up on both sides. And it's the weirdest thing.
It's
On
probably
both
because you couldn't
sides.
find your ends.
Now now it's nice and straight. I've gotten the hang of it. But who
You
knows?
may have
I
to
think
just
it takes
crochet around the edge to make it perfect at the end.
yeah, but this would still go down because if I crochet around the edge, it's still gonna go down.
Right, but it wouldn't be as obvious, I think.
But this is the part I figured the way I'm doing it this way. So this part I can shove under because it's going in front of my couch. I can shove this part under the couch.
Yes, that's true.
So, but I'm down to this last little ball.
Mhm.
And let me tell you, because of this COVID things, people at DI, you have to make an appointment and they only take so many appointments a day. And so
To drop things off, not pick things
to
up.
drop things off. And so I went this last week and they had less sheets than they had the week before. And then I went to Savers and they had increased the price of the sheets $1. So they were $6 instead of, well, they were $3.99. So, but they're only like $3 and $2 at DI. So it's just like, I've got one more sheet that I can tear up and start making this one. But then that might have to go on hold until they start taking donations again, but that's my only whip. I do have my my big blanket and I'm almost done with the second. Oh, excuse me, second to the last panel, but
okay, take a breath. Take a breath.
Okay.
You just keep talking so fast.
I know. Want to get it all in.
No, we have suggestions for you. First off, Loj Crochet and Yarn Lovers on here watching with us. She said, I think she bought yarn from you. So just saw your message on Etsy. Hello, looking forward to the yarn. So I don't know that if she just bought it from you or not.
Yes.
Suggest single crochet on the big part, double crochet on the shorter edge if you're going to go.
When I get to that part.
So
Okay.
single and then double, and that'll make up the space.
What a good idea. Okay, because I really was thinking about taking it apart today and starting.
No, don't do that.
You know how I am. I do that. I mean,
Yes.
anybody out there knows I'm known to take things apart after I've made them and go back and redo them. So I push the button
down.
Okay.
The back.
Okay. I did. The button's so tiny, and when it's in my case, it's hard to get your little fingernail in there. Oh,
so should I tell them my
order? Seen this. This is from Amber's Yarn Shop. My Harry Potter. Now, is it backwards?
No, it's well, for me it's forwards. I don't know about everyone else. And they're behind us, so
let's see here.
We'll see.
It's an HP. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, but anyway. So should I tell them my ordeal with my whip from your house?
Oh yes, do, because a lot of people might buy that there.
Well, and I want to know if it's just me.
Right.
So I did buy some of the new, well, I guess just newer. It's been out for a couple months. The Yarn Bee hand-dyed yarn from Hobby Lobby. Yes, thank you. So I got this, and I left the tag downstairs. I kept it so I could tell people which one it was. But it's the light gray one with the rainbow in it. And we went to Cake It when I was at Mom's house 2 weeks ago because I bought it in Utah.
Decided she wanted to wind it.
We had quite the ordeal caking it. It was all wrapped up in itself and each other. And I don't know if I just got a wonky skein or if anyone else has had that same issue with this yarn. I'm curious. If you have, please let me know, because I want to know if it's just it had a bad day, just one, or if it's someone else had an issue too. But anyway, hi Laurel, welcome. Haven't seen you in a few weeks. I started top down on the sock, single, with a single sock. I cannot talk either.
You're not doing a double socks?
No, and then, well, because remember I bought the needles.
But that's right, the needles, because we didn't have them in my house.
So it does knit up really pretty. It's very pretty. And I've actually gotten the heel done already too.
Right, but the 15-minute took almost an hour for you to do.
Yeah, it took about an hour to cake it. So I don't know if that was just me having a bad day, or like if it had a bad day, or if that is consistent with these yarns if you've bought them before. Are you crocheting or are you counting?
Me?
You.
I'm checking my phone.
Oh, mother, you give me a hard time about that.
I just saw something. I thought, okay, what is that? But it was you. It was you
Oh.
saying we had technical difficulties.
Oh, you just got notification. So yeah, but look at how pretty it's knitting up.
It is.
Actually, it's very pretty because it goes, the color goes blue, then yellow, then pink, then yellow, then blue again. So, and then that is it's a fish lips kiss heel because you can
And the other thing, since it was at Hobby Lobby, you know, when we were looking, some of them were wound, and
Yes.
maybe people are unwinding them
Mhm.
and then winding them back, and they're pushing the stuff in wrong or something. But no, that one anyway. No, because you went like that, and you made sure the ties were straight, and that's how it was done. That's right.
Jacqueline asked, what is it again? It is the Hobby Lobby Yarn Bee. It's their new hand-dyed colors. This one is 100% merino. So there is no nylon in this one, but I am making socks with it. And so, yeah, so I want to know if anyone else has had issues with caking these if they've bought them. Because Jacqueline missed it. She stepped out for a minute to share our video. Yeah, so I'm just wondering if anyone else, or if it was just me. Maybe I just had a bad day.
Is Jill on? Is Jill on yet?
I haven't seen Jill yet.
Because she bought some, I know. She showed it on her podcast. So she'd be one to ask if she's even got to it. You know, she has so much yarn. Sometimes you buy something and you wait for inspiration to hit. So, yeah.
Yeah, so that's my whip. I don't have any finished objects right now. I just have stuff I've done for my shop. So
yeah, and the only finished objects I have is all those dishcloths that I've been making as I'm, you know, my what do I call them? A hodgepodge dishcloths. Yeah, all the extra yarn I've had from the cotton. So, and I finally finished all those. I did like 30 of them. I couldn't believe I had that much spare yarn.
Wow.
But yeah, I used to throw it away because I didn't know what I'd do with it, you know. And then Christy recommended doing that with it, and they sold. So I made all these. So anyway, but
okay. Loj said she bought a purple hank and she's knitting a running shawl.
Okay, so she hasn't had problems.
I guess she didn't have any problems. Maybe we just got a bad hank. I mean, that happens. I'm sure people have gotten our yarn that have had issues and just
because a couple of times I've gone to wind them into a cake because I'm going to make minis or something, and I'll think to myself, I am so glad no one got this one because it will be tangled. But a lot of times it's my fault when I put it on the thing. I've learned to check the ties and make sure the ties that everything's on the right side.
Yeah, and I like to flatten it out. Like if it's folded on itself, I flatten it out. And I tried.
I don't think you did that time, did? Oh, you did.
No, I did. But it just been a bad. It just might have been a bad hank. I mean, with your help, we got it kicked up.
And if anybody needs to know how to do that, just contact Amber. She will tell you what we went through.
We did a lot of over and under and through
balls, and then doing the balls through, and
it was
an experience. But anyway, so I guess we're gonna go to what's new in our shops.
Loj said she didn't have any problems caking it. Oh, and she's making a Reina shawl. Oh, I love the Reina. It's a pretty one.
Yeah, it's pretty.
She had a hard time trying to make a sock with it, so she switched to a larger needle. I do find if I'm not careful, it splits easy. It's not a super tight twist. It's not like some of our yarn has a really nice twist. It does. I mean, it's not too bad
because it doesn't have nylon in it. I think
because it doesn't have the nylon. Yep, it doesn't stick together as well.
Yeah,
but I do like it because it's a way that I don't dye my yarn. So that's why I bought this color because I don't do the rainbows like that in it.
Yeah, right.
That's a little bit more time than I have.
Yes.
You know, when you do that by yourself, you have to almost do the microwave method for that. Where you have to like wrap it up in saran wrap.
And yes. In fact,
spray on.
Yeah, I used to remember, and you have to lay them out, and I used to paint the different.
That's how we started dyeing at the beginning. That's how we started. That's how I started because I didn't have a pot for it. I would microwave them.
I have a yarn out there called Wild Thing, and it's one where I laid out on the table and I put like blue and red and like 2-inch strips. Then I tied each of those strips for a resist, and then I dipped it in black. That I only did 2 sets of those, one in a worsted and one in the other, because it took a long time. Time that when you're a yarn dyer, you don't have that much time to spend on, unless you're brand
No.
new and you're only doing a few. And when we
Yeah.
were brand new, we only did one at a time. We didn't do, multiple skeins. We did a lot of
Mhm.
all of them were single skeins
Right.
at first. But
When we
anyway,
were trying out a lot of stuff too.
right. And
And
yeah,
I'm hoping this summer I will be releasing more of my self-striping, by the way. But that just does take a long time. It's a big commitment to do self-striping.
I saw you sold the orange one this week. That was great. What did you name
Yeah,
that
I've
one?
had that one for a while. That is Orange You Glad.
Oh, that was cute. Yeah.
And it's all different shades of orange, but I only had one because it was a test. I was trying out variations with the oranges, see how they would go. So I think I only have one more of those colorways of the ones that I did with all the same colors. Because I sold the blue
Oh,
one
yeah.
right away. I sold the red and pink one. I have a green one still. I think that's the one I have left is the green one. Yeah.
Oh, we're getting rain. Anyway,
Anyway,
what's new in our shop? I'm going to do mine first because I only have 4, and they're not in my shop yet. They're probably going to go
Mhm.
tonight or tomorrow, depending on
Okay.
if I can get a good lighting to take the pictures. But at least I can show
well,
you.
you can use your special light that you got for
I
Christmas.
thought about setting that up because I have a yellow one I call Lemon Tree, and in my picture you can't, and it's a nice color yellow, but the yellow is
Mhm.
all washed out. So I was
Mhm.
thinking of trying my light and see if that will work that way. Will it?
Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll
You
leave
can
the
change it
table
to,
up
you
when
can
it's done.
change it to warmer or cooler depending on what you want to see, and it will make your color pop more. Because mine has 3 different settings. It has bright, natural, and warm light. But yours actually has a dial that goes from
Yeah,
cool to
mine has a bunch.
warmer. So
And
it
the
should
blue
work.
is the cooler.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll have to try that. Anyway,
Yes.
I have 4, so I get
Okay.
to show them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have 4, only one has a name so far. Okay, so we'll start with this one.
Ooh, that's pretty. Is it like purples and pinks? And
No, it's actually Berry Crush dip dyed.
Oh, okay.
And then I added an orange and a green or teal, orange, and
Is
that's
that
it.
bronze?
Huh?
Orange? Oh, that I'm seeing the orange.
Saffron spice and aqua.
Can you put
So
it a little bit closer so we can see the colors more true to form, maybe? Up higher, up higher, up higher. Up. There you go. Down. There you go.
and then there's the berry part is. Yeah, I decided to dip. These are all on sparkle, by the way. These
Okay.
are all like my Aussie Cat sparkle. So you can see the fade or whatever the dip dye. Okay, so that's
Mhm.
the one. No name yet, guys. That's the hardest part is naming these things. Okay, now this one
That's
does.
why I like doing the epoxy now more because I don't have to come up with names anymore.
Now this one has a name. It is called Flowering Cactus. Okay, and it's done in the greens, the dip dyed green, and then at the very end, I put the flower. So can you kind of see that?
Yeah, can you lift up the bottom higher so we can see the darker green too? There you go.
See, I use a clippy, you guys, when I dye with them. I use what do
So
they call
that'll if you make socks with that, you'll have little pops of pink as you go. Like a
Yep.
little like 2 or 3 or 4 stitches of pink as you go.
Right. So
That'll be
that's
pretty.
kind of what
Oh,
looks
maybe
like
more.
watermelon, but not really. It would have
Mhm.
needed more pink. Okay, that's that one. Then this one I had to dye twice because when you're working with pastels, when they're out drying, they lighten up more than they do.
Mhm.
And so this is what it looks like in a skein. It's green, pink, blue, and lilac. Here it is opened. See the lilac and the blue, and
Up
there's the
higher, up higher. There you go.
pink and that green. Okay, there's the lilac. Okay,
It's
this
pretty.
has no names. No name one. That might be
No
called
name.
something like, what are those called? Dinner mints, after dinner mints.
Oh yeah, that'll be a pretty name. Oh, hey Jill. Jill just joined us. Hi Jill.
Hi, Jill. It was
Welcome.
my first 3 shows. Okay, and then the last one is this one. It is blues and greens.
Well, that is pretty too.
And the dark color is, I can't remember, a darker blue. But here
Like
it
a
is.
navy.
Yeah, well, no, not navy. I didn't use navy. It might be midnight blue.
Oh,
Okay, and this is what it looks like open.
that is awesome.
So I don't have a name for this yet either.
Okay.
God, if you guys have any suggestions,
Thunderstorm.
I have a thunderstorm, and it
Oh,
has
do
a
you?
lot of gray in it.
Mm.
That's it.
Could call it tropical storm.
I have one of those too.
Why do you have all the names I come up with?
I have Hawaiian storm too.
Wow.
Stormy night. I have
That's true.
I
You have
have
lots of storms.
misty mountains. But anyway, okay, that's
Okay.
mine. Only 4, but I am going to dye more today because it's icky outside and I don't have anywhere to go, so I might dye yarn.
Yeah. I got to work on packaging orders tomorrow or today, not tomorrow.
I saw that. I already got all mine out and they're outside sitting on the front porch. I was going to tell you that too. You know, you can schedule a pickup and they'll pick it right up off your porch. You don't have to go to the mailbox.
Right, but I'm not home all day, so if I leave it on my porch, someone can steal it.
No, but on Friday night you could schedule for Saturday.
Right.
But our home most of the time on Saturday.
But that puts me in a time crunch. I have to know what time I'm going to have things
ready. Do that on Thursday night too and schedule for Friday because you guys are home.
I know. Friday. No, I'm just saying I have to know when I'm going to have them ready. That's what I'm saying.
I know.
I don't always know. Okay, so my update has a lot of foam grips. I'll show you some of them. I'll try to show you in groups if I can, because this one I only have 3 of, and they are scrubs foam grips.
She drops them.
I'll show you these 2 first.
Oh, no, I didn't see those.
Yeah, those 2, and then I have this yellow one that I did with purple on the heart and the stethoscope.
Yes.
Yellow with purple, and then this is an orange one with white, and then this one's kind of a pink sparkle. Is in it, and then black on the those things. And they're just my ones that I made keychains out of, but I just put them on a pop socket, or I mean a foam grip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are good.
Yeah. So speaking of which, I ordered a buttload of foam grips today from a company called DH Gate. If anyone's ever ordered from them, they come from China or across the ocean somewhere. But instead of being what I normally pay for them, they're 28 cents each, the blank ones. So I ordered 150 of them. I ordered 50 gray, 50 black, and 50 white, because those are the ones that they always run out of on my shops I purchase from.
Well, I hope they're good.
I asked other people about them, and they said, yes, they're good.
Okay, I hope they stick good. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I've heard. Stop it.
At this part where it sticks to the phone.
Oh, I actually, in some of my groups, people order from there and they love them. So
okay, good.
Pretty well. So now I have, that goes with that one. That's why. Okay. Different groups. These ones all have, I don't know how they'll show up to you, but I cut my own confetti and put it in them.
Oh, cute. Hearts?
No, they're mouse heads.
Mouse heads. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And you see, I got some bubbles, but it's on a nice sparkly glitter.
Uh-huh.
And the mouse heads moved, which made me unhappy. When I made them, the mouse heads were all spread out, and they looked really spread out. And then
moved to the middle because
they moved together. So there's this one with blue ones, and this one has a dark purple. It's hard to see. I tried to take a good picture of it. Hard to see. Well, but on the pictures that I took, it doesn't show up well against the black background. This one has a pink.
Mm-hmm.
Pink, and then this one has multicolors. I did some of each of them.
I wonder if now do those go on when you're pouring them? I wonder if you waited until because you put down some stuff and then you put those down, and then you
hand placed them.
I wonder.
And then I let that first layer cure.
Well, maybe let it cure all the way so that it was sticky, and then when you drop the heads on, they would stick in place. And then let it.
I thought about doing a thin layer and then hand placing these with the UV epoxy or the UV resin and securing them with the UV light. And then putting regular double epoxy over it.
Oh, yeah.
I thought about that too, but I don't know yet. Okay, so those are my ones that have the mouse heads.
Yeah, they're cute.
Sorry, I have lots of different things to show you guys, so I'm trying to keep my pile over here so I can find everything. Now these are just some regular geode ones, but I love, this is one of my favorites. The glitter on that is so pretty.
It is pretty.
I love that one. And then I have two with purple mica, but they're actually a little different than each other and they're a little bit different shaped. They're both purple mica and they both have a gray back. Then this one is a mix of purple mica and it's also got silver foil in it.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we have like a galaxy actually.
Right. Pretty.
Pictures of these, by the way, are much better than showing you on here. They don't always show up as well on here.
Ooh, sparkly.
That it's made with one of my favorite glitters, the Jinx one from Glitter Guy. It's like got purples and blues in it. It's a gift. Okay, so there's that. Now we get to my sunflowers.
Yes. While you're doing that, I'm going to grab something.
Okay, I'm just getting them all out.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I get all the ones that I've 4, 6, 7. I think I only have 7 right now. Is that right? Yes. Okay. So I made some sunflower ones. Oh, the geode ones are fun. Look at this though. Look at how pretty these sunflowers are.
Love those.
Sparkle.
Those should go fast. Did you put them on your site yet?
They're all on. Everything I'm showing you is available now in my shop. There's this one. This one actually I painted the no, this one, okay, this is not the one I'm painting. This is all done with micas, this one right here. There's glitter in the middle and everything else is done with micas. So they kind of give it a bit of a different shimmer and sheen. There's this one. That's the orange one with kind of the grayish center.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Here's another of a different gold one with an orange center. It's like a bronzy color.
Pretty,
What
pretty.
I'm telling you about, Mom, that's with that Sands of Time color.
Oh, okay.
I had in when I was talking to you. This one. And then this one, I hand painted the mica into the mold and then I poured clear glitter. So it's a little more subtle with the color changes, but I hand painted like an orange in the center and then yellow around the edges.
Oh, I can see the yellow around the edges.
Yeah, it's a little more subtle, but then like when you look to the side, it's almost clear because of the way the mica moved.
Oh, yeah.
This one, this is the special one out of the lot. This is the color or the UV one. So this is what it looks like normally inside your house. And let's see how well it takes. This color is not, it's more subtle than some of my other UV ones. Oh, I look funny when I do that. Look at my skin tone.
Or your blue.
The yellow. Can you see it? It's very subtle. My picture on my website shows it really well, but this one, yeah, color shifts to a yellow, so like a yellow sunflower. Then I have just two simple ones that I put up. These ones are color shift as well. Oh, have a good walk, Jill. She's going for a walk with Mr. Fiber.
Bye.
That is white, and then it's a color shift. You see how well I can make it.
Purple?
Yeah, it's like a purplish pink or pinkish purple. Let's see if I can. Can you see? Kind of. Okay.
Table. Off the table. Sorry.
Then this was a white, but I put it on a gray back, so it looks like it's gray sparkle, but it's also color shift. And these ones are all color shift outside in the sunlight, which is so cool.
Oh, yeah.
Now it becomes like a blue, but in front of the gray, it makes it really pop. Then my mouse heads. My mouse heads. One is not a UV, so I'm gonna show that one first. I get them out. I have them all in a little box to bring that I brought everything up in. Okay.
Oh, isn't that pretty?
This one is not a UV color shift. It's just sparkly.
Yeah.
It's just pretty, and they're so. Okay. Now let me start with this one, but that doesn't have a bow. It is a light pale pink. If I turn it at an angle, you can kind of see the pale pink.
You can see it.
it changes to a purplish blue or a bluish purple.
Oh, yeah.
This one's not as subtle as some of the others. Okay, then there's this one with a blue bow. My little minis. That also is a white glitter to start. And then when you go outside, this one is gorgeous, by the way.
Gray? Does it shift to gray?
No, it's actually a purple.
Oh, okay.
White to a purple. The other one was a pink to a purple.
Okay.
Like I said, these all have way better pictures in my shop too. This is one with a grayish green bow. It starts out white. Lots of shifts from white this time. Well, I showed you guys all these glitters 2 weeks ago at Mom's house.
That's right.
This one shifts to a dark blue.
Oh, yeah.
Like a navy. There's another white one with a pretty pink bow.
Mm-hmm.
Are you getting bored? Your eyes are closed.
Oh, sorry. No, I'm not. I'm just thinking that
Oh.
they're pretty, 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 pretty.
Look at that one.
Oh, gold. Is it gold?
No, it's purple or pink. It's like a maroon, like almost the same color as the bow when it shifts.
Did you make any of those color shifting without bows?
The pink one.
Just the pink one?
The pink one to start with.
Guy's phone.
Oh yeah, no, not yet. Well, because I'm like, well, I bought this mold mainly because of the bow, because I have so many Mickey things, but not Minnie things on my shop. Okay, and then this one is a light yellow.
Okay.
Actually color shifts to bluish green, I believe. I can't remember. I should know this off the top of my head because, this is my shop. But
Oh, yeah, that's pretty.
yeah. Some of these color shift so well. So those are all those. Then I have 6 new pens.
I saw that.
You hear my crochet hooks, by the way?
Yes, I can.
This light purple, just simple purple, is available now.
And you would put names or anything on them?
Yeah, I can personalize these. This is like a maroon, like a purple maroon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here's a tangram, and it's actually got little kiss marks on it. I showed you this one. I hadn't had it put together last time, but there's little tangrams with little kisses in it.
Okay.
It's hard to see. This one, I took one that I didn't like and I turned it into something I do like. It's actually sparkle, okay, with leopard prints in a spiral, and I actually hand painted these spirals on it, the orange and red spirals, and there's sparkle underneath the leopard prints.
That's neat.
Because I tried doing alcohol ink on like a white glitter, and it just did not look good. It looked so weird. So I'm like, okay, I got to do something to this. So I experimented.
Right.
Everything's cool. A composition book pen, and you can personalize it. And I've used a fun font to put my name, like a chalkboard font, on there, but I can put any name on it you want. These ones will be made to order if you buy a composition pen, because this one's going to obviously be mine because it has my name. Because I wanted to do it as an example.
That's right.
And then I have a beach pen that's available now.
Pretty.
So pretty. That alcohol ink was tricky though. Okay, and then I've got the crochet hooks.
She did those crochet hooks. We talked about them last week.
Yeah, I showed you what I had and I fixed a few of them. So I've got all of these ones posted. And in the title for them, it has their size. So if you need a particular size, these are all posted now. And they're all from different brands of crochet hooks. Some are Boye or Boy, whatever it is. Some are Susan Bates. Some are just a random brand. So they're not all the same height because they came from different companies. Just so you see them, they came from different companies, so they're not the same height. But they are available now, and it's very smooth. It's a very subtle glitter, so they still take the same shape in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you know. So yeah, those are all available now as well. So yeah, that's my shop update right there.
Nice.
Yeah, if you see anything you like, you can go buy them right now. They're there.
Remember, it's free shipping this month.
Mm-hmm. Well, I do free shipping. I'm going to be doing free shipping, I think, forever now. Well, on everything except for my tumblers, because,
yeah, they're so
but
heavy.
yeah. And all my yarn until the end of this month is 15% off. So if you want any of my yarn, now is the time to get it, because in April, I'm going to release some new yarn and all my yarn's going to go back up to normal price.
Right.
So yeah, if you want any of my lovely yarn that I still have available, head on over and get it for 15% off with free shipping.
That's right.
Can't beat it. Can't beat it. So yeah, that's what I got.
Okay.
I'm putting everything back in my box now.
Okay, I'm going to do a book review.
Okay.
Okay. This is two books by Adeline Grace. And months and months ago, if you look back when we were doing unboxings, this is one of the ones I got. And it's All the Stars and Teeth. Now, it sounds weird, but when you read it, you'll understand why. It was a very good book. And so I reread it this last week because I got the second, All the Tides of Faith, which is not sequel. It goes with this book. It continues on. It actually ends this one kind of, but then you can go on and read this one. This one was so good. What night was it? Wednesday or Thursday night. I stayed up till after midnight reading because I wanted to finish it. But yeah, and these are two books. They're young adult books, and they would be okay for a teenager. That's what I'm saying about it. Some of these young adult books I wouldn't want my teenager reading, but yeah, these two are good. So
speaking of which, I started reading Throne of Glass.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I'm almost halfway through it. And I'm reading it during our silent reading time. And at one point in time during it, I had to go because I couldn't believe someone said what they said in it. The kids are like, we're not going to get to read that one. I was like, you weren't going to anyway.
Yeah. Yes.
And it was not appropriate.
It doesn't get really dicey until book number 5. But, you can just skim by that. It's a good story. I mean, it's 7 books. I've read them twice. So, because the first time I read through so fast, because I think I bought the first 4 at one time. No, I bought the first 6 at one time. And so I read through them real fast because the 7th one and final one was coming out. So then after I read that, then I went back and reread them. And mine are all on my Nook. I wish they were in regular book form. So eventually I may get real books with them. But yeah, but they are in my Nook. So, but yeah. And then
I have book 1 and 2 in hardware because you bought them for me.
Yep. Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, I like the story. It's about fays, about fairies. I mean, they're called.
Not yet. Not in the first book. She's an assassin. She's training for a competition.
Oh yes, that's when yes, and you're in the yes. But yeah, so I think they're good. But no, I would not want my teenager to read those. If you have teenagers, but once they're out of like 18, 19, then. But yeah, young adult to me was 13 to 18, but it's not. No,
young adult is like 18 to 25.
Well, no, because my owl crate says 13 and up, and the other is called Owl Crate Junior, and it's ages 8 through 12 or something. So they're more of the kiddie books. I mean, that kind of books. But yeah, mostly I think adults buy these. More of an adult. So, but yeah, they're good, and I do recommend these two. Like I said, now I'm reading Incendiary, and it's one I started before these two, and it was like, and then I stopped it like a chapter before it started getting really good. So I started reading it again last night. I read a few more chapters, and then I got my big book in my trilogy, the Shannara Chronicles. I don't know if I'll ever read it because the printing's really small. To get it in this one, and it's a big book. It's bigger than these. It's really big and really thick. It's almost like a big old Bible, a big old book. Yeah, I mean it's wow. But I did read the first chapter. That'll have to take slow because when you get older, your eyes aren't as good, and so. But yeah. But as I'm reading it, I'm remembering we listened to it on tape. Didn't we have them on tape? And I don't know what I ever did with those tapes, but it doesn't matter. They were CDs.
No, they were
They were
tapes.
tapes. And so I don't have anything that plays tapes anymore anyway. So
Me
you
neither.
guys still have your VHS? Don't you still have your VHS movies, or did you finally did finally get rid of them all? Because you had all those for
We
a
finally
long time.
donated them to like DI.
Yeah, that's where all mine went. So,
Neat.
yeah.
I have lots of DVDs still that are in storage right now, but we have
right. Yeah, we need to get those out.
probably end up putting them up downstairs eventually. But yeah. Anyway, I feel like I'm boring right now. I'm tired. This time has just thrown off everything. I'm just so tired.
Yeah. Anybody out there have any questions? Do we still have, are there any comments, Amber?
Not any new ones, not since Jill said she was going for a walk. Maybe a lot of people are tired right now. Maybe they're still sleeping. I'm catching up on their sleep.
We've been on almost an hour. That's not too bad. So.
No, it's not bad.
Oh, and how many are we away from the 500 mark?
16, I believe. 16 more people. Oh, we just got a new one, actually. Lo J Crochet.
Okay, thank you.
Who's been commenting. She just subscribed to us, so.
Yeah.
See what we're at right now, because we're so close to 500. We might be 15 away now.
And if you're new, if we hit 500, we're going to do a big drawing. So if you know anybody that doesn't watch us, or if you have your own podcast and want to mention
yes,
it,
we're 15 away.
Yeah. So
we're so close to that 500. Oh, Jacqueline says she's here stitching. So she's just sitting quietly and listening while we're talking.
That's what I do.
Some people still watching.
I turn podcasts on while I'm dyeing yarn just to feel like there's somebody in the room. And you start getting on these podcasters like you feel like you know them personally, like they're part of your family because you've watched them so much, and they probably don't even know.
I have some of those.
So
I do have a few of those. I watch a lot of those. Like I told you, top 5 ghosts caught on camera. So and that's exactly how Nuke says it. Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Like, did you see it? Here, they didn't see it. Let me show you. And
then they point you
exactly when he's gonna say, "Did you see it?" Yeah. I've never seen Nuke's face though. He doesn't show his face. Well, no, I have, but I also watch Slapped Ham. That's a fun name, but he does a lot of the top scary videos too. But a lot of times, if I see it on Slapped Ham, I'm gonna see the same videos on Nukes because they're different channels and they're showing the same clips that are new that week. So sometimes I say I can't see the same clips over and over, but that's okay because I'm working. It's nice watching something I don't have to pay attention to unless I really want to.
Right.
I did yesterday watch House.
Oh, and we forgot to mention Amber cut my hair.
Oh, I did.
Last time she was here, and she did pretty good. She got rid of all that yucky stuff that was on the end. So
sorry, the door wasn't open big enough.
I think you cut about 4 inches off, didn't you?
Yeah, I didn't cut as much as you told me to at first. So
yeah. So but we got all of that junk off of it. So I think she did a pretty good job. And Jill, when you watch this again, you'll get to see. Because Jill's the one that said, cut it where it lays. And she did.
Mm-hmm. And I tried doing that.
Yeah.
It's not the best, but it'll get you by until you can go to a
yeah. It'll get me by till my next haircut in a year.
Yeah. Mine's getting really long too, but I always pull it back.
Yeah, well, I do too. The minute we leave here, mine will be back in a ponytail. It's hard for me even now. Like you saw, I got a piece caught in my glasses, and and it's hard. But I wear it down when I go to church and when I'm on my podcast. So,
the only time.
Yeah. But
anyway, so we're close to that 500. So go ahead and share us. And we'll try to get on that other video, which she always goes live when I'm at school, so I can't go on there.
Who?
A Pearl one that
Jill
to help us grow. I can never. She always goes live when I'm at school.
Oh.
Who was she? Knit Pearl and Squirrel with Granny D. She's always live when I'm at school.
Okay, well, I'll have to go on.
She was live last night while I was working, and I didn't realize it because I was working like on my shop. So we're gonna try to get on there and talk and try to get grow from there because she's got a lot of subscribers. And
Right.
we're so close. So share our crazy videos.
Give us a thumbs up. We like
Yes.
that too.
Mhm.
Don't give us a
Tap that share button, or not that share button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Make sure you hit the bell.
Well, I hit the bell on a lot of my stuff, and YouTube has been slow with getting the bell out there because
I don't always share.
Well, like last night, I even hit the reminder button on this one that was they would post. I guess it's a way to post on YouTube to let people know you're going to go live. And it has a
the video
reminder underneath it. And so I hit the reminder and I still got it like 15 minutes late. And I'm going, okay.
Hopefully it wasn't a short video.
No, yeah, it wasn't. It was Chemnitz, and hers are long because she does a lot of talking. But yeah, but I did catch the end. So anyway, I like live videos when I'm working too. Just like I said, you feel like you're there with you, or they're there with you. So, but she found this new cotton, you guys. It's called Diolicious.
Okay.
That you can use acid dyes on, and food coloring and Kool-Aid, but it's it only comes in, it's more for weaving. It comes in a lace weight like, and she thought it was almost fingering, but it's very expensive. But it has, they twist after, they do something special to the yarn with the chemical stuff that takes something out so you can dye it. But what they've done is it's 50% that and 50% organic. So when they twist it together, when she dyes it, it gives that heathered look. You can see the strand that's been twisted in the organic cotton, and it's a lighter color. It doesn't dye as dark as the other, but it's like for 50 ounces, it's $9.
Oh,
so yeah.
50 ounces or 50 grams?
50 grams, 50 grams.
Okay, I was like, 50 ounces is a lot.
That's like $18. And if you're a yarn dyer, you're not going to pay that much for a skein of yarn. You'd have to charge 50 bucks to sell it, you know? So
yeah, that's not worth it.
She said no. But she said, yeah, maybe once people show an interest in it, they'll bring the price down. Because she said it's funny, you can get a 50 gram for $8.99, but you can buy a cone that has 400 grams, I think she said, for only $26. So somewhere the pricing person is not knowing what she's doing or something.
Well, no, they're charging you more for the smaller amount because it's more work for them.
Yeah, but what's 9 times 8? $72. That's what
they're charging you half price to buy the cone, because then
you're only paying $26, almost a fourth of the price.
Yeah.
And she said when she first ordered it, she said it said that it was 100 grams. So she ordered 4 skeins, and she said when she got it, it was only 50 grams. She said she called them. So they sent her another 4 grams of the 50, but they just changed the 50 gram thing, not the price. They kept the price at $8.99 and changed it to 50 grams, kept it at 50 grams. So she said, I don't know. But she said, fun to experiment. And, you know, if you do, she washes everything, showing too. And she was showing, and it barely at first washed a little bit out, but it does. She dyed that and a wool one next to each other. And it was probably more of a pale than the wool. So it does not take up the yarn as well, but it does at least not wash out when you're washing it. So it was a fun experiment to see, because, you know, I'm a cotton person, and I thought, okay, that's kind of different. But that's one of the reasons I quit dyeing the cotton, because, you know, Amber, you've dyed it too, and you're washing and washing and washing and washing like 30 washes. And at the end, there's still a little tint that comes out. You just never can get it completely set.
Completely, yeah. I can't talk. Jacqueline said, Granny D's Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 Eastern. That's why I'm getting notifications at school, because it's 3 o'clock Mountain, and Saturday and Sunday at 3 Eastern. So in about an hour from now.
So you have to go on today.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Go on today. I'll get my iPad and get on while I'm working on stuff.
Yeah. So
Although
And
I could watch the live on my
tomorrow?
Roku. No, my Roku downstairs if I'm working.
Oh,
But I can't comment if I'm on the Roku. I can only comment on the iPad.
on computer.
Yeah.
Text me that her thing too.
If you log into our account, she's Granny D.
Log into what account?
Into our YouTube. You can watch it because we subscribe to her.
Okay.
And you should get, if you were logged into us, you should get notification, but you're logged into you, aren't you?
Yes, because when I got the new computer, I couldn't remember our password.
Oh, are you logged in on your phone too on there?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm on my phone too.
Okay.
You'll have to text me our password.
Okay.
And then
here, so yeah.
So anyway, I guess we should say goodbye then.
Yeah, because it's we're getting boring. We're just chattering now. So thank you.
I had a Twizzler, not a Twizzler. What are they called?
Red Vine?
No, a candy bar.
Oh.
A Twix candy bar.
Oh.
Right before we came on, so that held me through this. So anyway.
Yeah, I need to go eat something. Well, Dave went and bought us breakfast while I was doing stuff, so that was nice of him. But
so you ate or not?
Well, yeah, I had hotcakes and sausage from McDonald's around 10 o'clock.
Oh, before you started this. Okay. So everything you have now that you showed is on your site.
Yes, it is all available now and free shipping. The price.
Sunflowers.
Don't forget that.
They're so cute. Those darling
Oh,
sunflowers. I thought you did one in like a red, but it was more of a red orange.
It's an orangish red. Yeah, it's this one.
Yeah.
Orange.
The problem is you only need one pop socket.
Well, but you can buy more than one and the tops actually come off. You can actually
That's what you were telling me.
Yeah, these little things right here, you pull it out from that and you can switch out your tops. These little.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it says not to do it too often because you can ruin it if you do it too much. But you can switch them out. I've actually thought about changing mine out because I love my Mickey, but I'm ready, I think, for something different.
Yeah.
But yeah. So anyway, I turned my flashlight on somehow.
I've done that. Okay. That's
anyway,
I turn my airplane mode on sometimes on that thing.
Yes.
So okay.
Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you guys in about 2 weeks, right?
Right. 2 weeks.
Which will be April. Hold on.
20th. April 4th?
April 3rd, because April 4th is Easter. Ooh, that's Easter weekend. So 2 weeks is April 3rd.
Yeah.
On Easter weekend.
Which is fine. It's also conference weekend.
Oh. Okay.
But that's right.
We'll be at a different time. Maybe we should do it at noon. We'll talk about it. But we'll let you know if the time changes. We can do it in sessions.
Just keep watching us on Instagram. If you don't already follow us on Instagram, we don't have a Hurley's Hand Dyed account on Instagram, but we do have the Crystal Skies. Crystal Skies
Hand Dyed.
Yes. And Amber's Craft Place.
And the Amber's Craft Place, yes.
No. Anyway. Okay.
Thank you guys so much.